Now, Christy Cook from Teadoddles. It's time for Vlogmas Day 5. Woohoo! Woohoo also because I don't have to drive to Americus tomorrow for class. I have no morning class tomorrow, just my afternoon class. So I'm excited about that, which is why I'm having me an afternoon cup of coffee in my cotton-headed Ninny Muggins cup. Also got some whipped cream on top of it. It's peppermint mocha. Well, the whipped cream's not peppermint mocha. The coffee flavor is. So delicious. I don't drink coffee in the afternoon the rest of the week because I have to get up early. And sometimes afternoon coffee makes me stay up. Sometimes it doesn't bother me. So I just don't have it in the afternoons. Except when I don't have to get up in the morning. I do get up and fix my husband's breakfast in the morning, but it's about an hour later than I normally get up. Plus I can go back to bed if I want to. So got my super sparkly sweatshirt on today. It's 3/4 length sweat. This is very lightweight. I love this sweatshirt. It's one of my faves. Another one I'd like to recreate, not necessarily with the sparkles, but I just like the added detail to like a basic garment. Is that right? Anyway, I got a few fun things to show y'all today. I got some Happy Mail, more Christmas presents coming in too, which will be continuing, I think, after this week. No, I think I have something that's coming in next week. But that should be it, because I am trying to stay off the internet shopping. Cut it off. Ooh. Early beginning to my de-stash that I'm doing next year. I think I've told y'all that. Make sure I'm doing a total craft room de-stash, wherein I will be making from my craft stash of yarn, fabric, and other such things, instead of purchasing. There will be purchases made, obviously, but I'm going to set myself a budget, and for the month it's going to be pretty low for anything extra. Of course, I hadn't quite decided that yet. I may do like nothing unless I need it, and until, you know, there'll be the sales that come along, the Hobby Lobby clearance, which is hard to resist. And, you know, Lion Brand's always got those super great 5 for 10, 10 for 10 deals that sometimes, if it's a yarn I love, hard to resist. So, but I will be, you know, it's, I think I'm going to set it where I don't, unless I need it, right, to finish something. And then, I just lost my train of thought. That's what I was going to say. More making is what I'm looking for next year. This year, in my Facebook group, I did the maker finish along to try to finish up UFOs or unfinished objects, if you don't know what that is, floating around in your craft space. I failed miserably at that challenge, my own challenge. No, I can't say that I finished many unfinished objects that had been previously started, because I've been doing all the bag making. But I'm hoping at the end of the year, this is my plan, y'all. Be off for 3 weeks at the end of the year. Of course, there'll be family stuff and Christmassy stuff going on, but it won't be going on that whole 3 weeks. I'm planning on making bags. I have plans for different themes for each month next year for my bags in my shop. I'm planning on, because I have fabrics to do this in, I'm planning on sewing them all up for the month. Hopefully I can get it several months in advance and then release them as I come to that month. That's my plan. We'll see how it goes, because I have a lot of other things I want to do too. That's the plan right now. And in case you're, I think I had a question about the Mini Maker Bag of the Month Club that's coming up. Pre-orders come up on the 15th of December. And the way that's going to work, you can order, it will be available to order from the 15th of December through the 10th of January, because they will ship out on the 15th of January, and that will also start the February bag, and it'll be a cycle like that. You do have from the 15th of December to the 10th of January to order it, provided there are spots available. I'm going to, I have fabric to do a certain amount. I'm going to open up so many spots and see how it goes, and then if I need to add more, I can, and if it exceeds that, I will have to, I'm debating on that, because I don't want to get it too huge where I can't handle it, right? So there will be limited spots. I think I'm going to put, it's not going to be like, I think I'm going to open up 20 spots, okay? So I feel like I may not even fill all those spots. So that's what I'm going to have opened at first, is 20 spots in the Mini Maker Bag of the Month Club. And you will, the Mini Maker bag will get, well, that's this size bag. This one doesn't have a drawstring in it, but it will be this size, my standard Mini Maker bag size, okay? Because sometimes when I do, that's not even a Mini Maker bag, Christy. When I do it with leftovers from big bags, it can be smaller than this. I just want y'all to see that. See, I think I showed that once before. You see, this is a little bit smaller than this is. It's still a nice size for socks and small projects like that. Socks, amigurumi, a small amigurumi. Some people actually use it to hold their hooks and things. So, but this will be the size. This is my standard size. These will have a drawstring in them. I haven't put the drawstring in this yet. And so it will come with a Mini Maker bag and a fabric that you won't see in the shop otherwise, especially for the club. 2 stitch markers made by me that go along with the theme of the bag. You will also get some extras, which will vary from month to month. So fun extras. There will be a tea bag in there. Most of the time there may be some other treats or extra stitch markers or some other fun thing that I found to go in there. So it is going to be $20 a month. I've decided to do the $20 a month so I can put the fun extras in there, and that will include shipping. So for $20, you get the Mini Maker bag, 2 stitch markers made by me, and those will only be fabrics and stitch markers you see with the club. They won't be in the shop otherwise, just with the club. And then you get the fun extras and the shipping included. So that's what I decided to do. And what I'm going to do, for those that love sneak peeks, because I like sneak peeks, I just like to see what I'm getting. I can't help it. That's just me. You know, I don't like surprises very much because I need to know what's happening. That's just who I am. I'm not a big on surprises. I mean, I have gotten sometimes surprises are good and stuff, but sometimes they're not. So if they have a sneak peek available, I'm going to go look at it because I can't stand it. So like the Nitpicks, you know, they had their sneak peek and I went and watched it, which it's still a little bit of a surprise for me because I picked the random one. So I don't know which one of them I'm going to get. So I just know that what they are, and I'll get one of those. So what I'm going to do is, so the sales for it close on the 10th. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a sneak peek before sales close or after they close. I'm going to do a sneak peek video at some point. I think I'll do it just before sales close for it. So if you're on the fence about it, you can see it. So like, since sales close on the 10th, I'll probably do it a few days before that. I don't know what date. I'll see. I'll have to look at the calendar and decide on that. But I'm going to do a sneak peek video of the bag and the stitch markers for the month, and what you're getting for the month, okay? And so it'll say spoiler in the title. So goodness gracious. My voice was just going away. It'll say sneak peek in the title and spoiler alert. So if you don't want to see it, don't watch it, okay? But that's for those who want to see it. I know how that is. So just know that even though I'm going to do it a few days before the last day to purchase it, is a potential that they could be sold out. I don't know that there will be, but it could happen. So that is my update on the, oh, and another thing, if you do all 12 months of the, I don't have 12 fingers. What the heck am I doing? No, I lost my tootie mind. Anyway, if you get every month for the whole year, there's going to be an extra on the last month of the year. You'll get an extra. And I'll probably send the one in December out a little earlier because of Christmas. But I think the 15th will still get it there before Christmas. Because I think you have to the 17th, depending on what day it falls on this year, to send out and get there in time for Christmas with standard shipping. So, yeah. And, okay. So at the end of the year, you're going to extra. And what the extra is going to be is when I make these bags, because they're box bottom, I always cut out a little 2-inch square for the interior and exterior fabric. So you will get a little zipper pouch made from those squares of all the pouches, of all the bags for the year. It should be a fairly good size pouch, because you figure there's 4 per bag for inside and outside. And no, that's not right. There's 8 per bag because I got a front and a back. Can't count, y'all. Of the interior and exterior. So there's 8 corners per bag. So see how big that's going to be. And then there's going to be 12 times 8. I was thinking there's going to be, I don't know. You'll get a, I have to decide on the size. But the corners will make a new bag at the end of the year. It'll be a zipper tote, and I'm probably going to do some kind of, for the bottom, do like a canvas or a blue jean, possibly a faux leather. I have some I'm going to try to work with. We'll see. But it'll be a more durable bottom, and it'll have the 2-inch squares quilted on the outside and a zipper tote. So that's what you get at the end of the year if you purchase all of them for the year. If you do the club for every month of the year, it'll be spelled out in writing in the listing, so you so you have something to read other than listening to my rambly talking about it. So yeah, that's what's coming up for that. How about let's take a look at today's advent calendar while I take a coffee break, okay? Hey y'all, it's Christy Cook from Teadoddles. It's time for box number 5. Looks like it's snowing on that box, y'all. Wish it was snowing here. Since I'm recording this in the future, it could potentially be snowing on the 5th of December here, but highly unlikely. So anyway, let's see what we got. Oh, look at this. It's a nice neutrally color. Oh, but it has some other colors in it. It's got some little splotches of red in it. Look at that. It's like a tonal gray. Ooh, I really like this one. So pretty. Yeah. Well, a nice neutral with a little touch of color to add in. And we'll see how it gets added in a little bit. Ta-ta for now. Right. That was day 5 of the Southern Skeins Advent Calendar. And I realized in all of those little clips, I kept saying I was going to show you how I added it to the pattern. I did not record that. So I'm going to try to show you just the part, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that you should have. It's going to be hard to see, but these are the colors we have so far. So we don't see the other colors, okay? So this is the colors we have so far. This was today's color. It's a nice tonal gray. It's got some speckles of red in it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, this is what we got so far. Now, I also want to remind people who are crocheting this that you can just crochet the pattern, repeat, and end on a row if you want to. I joined my yarn as I went, okay? So if you end on a repeat as you go, it could be slightly shorter than mine is, okay? At the end, if you don't use all of the yarn, because I used all of the yarn. I have a little box over there with all the little ends, and that's all I have left. So just a reminder of that. So, but look at that. Look at that. Ooh, so pretty. This is so soft and squishy and flowy. This stitch really worked well with this yarn. And I did block mine now. I soaked it in some soak. And I laid it flat to dry. I just kind of pushed out the sides to make them straight. I didn't pin it. So, but since this is wool, mostly wool, it's best to do that so that you get a nicer drape and everything lays nice and flat. So, there it is. So, I think that worked out pretty well. I didn't show the other colors, so if somebody wanted to see, now they can see what it looks like so far. All right, now let's look at some other stuff I got. I got some yarn and some fabric in the mail today. Nothing too major, so we'll just take a look right quick. Because I packed up almost all the orders from the shop last night. I have 2 more to do today. I got tired and I had to quit. And then I gotta pack up start packing up presents. So I'm gonna put on Vlogmas videos and watch everybody's Vlogmas and try to get caught up on it. I'm already behind on it, of course. And then I'm gonna be packing up Christmas gifts for my crafty friends. And yeah, so I can feel like I'm ahead of something. All right, so these, I got 2 layer cakes from Blueprint. Look at this, is just gorgeous. I love both of these actually. This was part of their Cyber Monday deal. They had some kind of other deal going on. I decided to order these 2 layer cakes because there were some new fabric lines they have out by Blueprint. They're boundless fabrics. I bought their fabrics before. They're pretty nice. They're a nice tight weave on them. And something I didn't mention yesterday when I was talking about the bearding on the quilts, that's why it's also important to have a higher quality fabric, which will have a tighter weave on the fabric, more threads per inch. And it will also help prevent the bearding of the batting. I think the word, that's so annoying. Anyway, let's take a look at this. This is Batiks. Does it say on the back? No, it does not say which. I wish it did, but it doesn't. It doesn't say what the colorway is. I'll try to look it up and see. Of course, I don't think I put links to anything yesterday. If I don't put a link that I say I'm going to link to down below and you want it, just let me know, okay? Because I forget sometimes. So the fun thing about batiks is that they look the same on the front and the back because it's a dyeing process. I love batiks. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. I don't want to go through all of these, but oh, look at these colors. This was just a beautiful one. Oh, we got to look at this one. Oh, look at that. That's so gorgeous. Love it. Let's see what else we got going on here. Here's a nice pink swirly swirl. I actually have a quilt in, these are so pretty. They had these in different colorways. I just really loved this one. And what I forgot to say what a layer cake is. This is a 10-inch square cut of fabric is what it is. It's 10-inch square, and it has every fabric from that line of fabrics is what it usually is. Although I think this one looks a bit thicker. Yeah, this one looks a bit thicker, so one may have more than the other. Batiks usually cost a little bit more because they're, although this has like 3 pieces of cardboard on the back. I just realized that, which I save these and I use them for templates and stuff. They're nice for that. I have a quilt hanging on my wall in the hallway that is made with batiks and other fabrics. It's kind of a mix of 2 quilt-alongs I had going on. I still haven't finished piecing it together. It's been hanging in my hallway forever because that's the biggest piece of wall I have to hang something on when I'm trying to piece it, because this is pretty huge. It's like a king size quilt, but I'll finish it. That's one of the things I want to finish. But then we've got this, and I don't remember the line of the fabric, but I loved it. Look at the colors. There's a bird. It's like a hummingbird almost in there. It reminded me of Tula Pink fabrics. Of course, nobody can be Tula Pink, but Tula Pink, obviously. But I did love the colors palette in here. This little fabric here is fun. It's like constellations. And I'm going to look it up so I can put the name of this fabric line. Oh, look at that. I like that. It's really cool. So pretty. Then there's that. A lot of times you'll get like the same print in different colorways in these things. Ooh, look, there's orange in that. So pretty. So yeah, there's like a lot of different colorways of the print, different prints. Yeah, I really like this. It's pretty. You know what else I like about these? This ribbon, which is really cute. It has scissors on it. It says cut out for happiness on it. How cute is that? I save these ribbons and I use them for tabs in my bags, because I don't like to waste stuff, and they make perfect tabs for my bags. So I have a quilt pattern that I've designed. It's on the blog a while back. Well, I showed the quilt I made for it using a layer cake. And I want to get that printed up and for sale in my shop this coming year. It's one of my goals. But I'm also looking into making, I can use these to make mini maker bags too, because they're 10 by 10, which this is 10 by 9.5 is usually what I do, because I base it on a fat quarter size. That's what I did. But yeah, these could be used for that if I wanted. I didn't buy either one of these to make bags with, y'all. Just so you know, I want to make quilts with them. All right, let's look at the yarn real quick. This is getting long again. I got my, this is the Charisma Tweed Hues from Michaels that I fell in love with because I got the 2 colorways. It went on sale for $1.99 over Black Friday. I got almost all the other colorways except for the pink one because they were sold out, or it was out of stock, whatever. Some of these are a little darker than I thought, but I still love them. This is wood grain. I'm not taking out the plastic, but you can see the little, this has tweed flecks on it. Can't see it that great in here, but it has the changing hues, but it also has the tweedy flecks on it, which I love. This one is Spice Market. How pretty is that? You see the big tweedy chunks on there. Some yarn with sprinkles. I love it. But there's Spice Market. And then this one has a greeny color to it, but this is supposed to be charcoal. There's a green undertone to it, but you can see the speckles on it better. The tweeds. It's different shades. It's supposed to be different shades of gray, like black and gray, but it really has, it's hard to see in the plastic. I don't want to take it out of the plastic till I get ready to use it. Because it's dog hair. Oh, dog hair. And then this one is one of my favorite ones. I like this one a lot. Mountain Lake is what it's called. Ooh, look at that. That's so pretty. So pretty. Look at it. Yeah. So the only one I didn't get has like tones of pink in it. I think it's called Rose Garden or something like that. Out of stock. But you can bet, look, there's a hole in my plastic. My yarn's getting out. You can bet if I see it on sale again and it's in stock, I'm going to get it. And the reason I have 3 is because you have to order 3. It's a limit. But $1.99 a skein, that's not bad. And I have enough to make a project out of each colorway. So, excited about that. Okay. I feel like I was going to tell y'all something else today, but I don't know what it is. Plus, I'm trying for these not to be so long. It's supposed to be a vlog a day. But y'all, I look forward to this every day. As soon as I come home from work, I take the dogs out, make sure they got water and everything. I come in here and start talking to y'all. Because it's like the highlight of my day. So, yeah. I'm going to let y'all go for now so I can go. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you about. I don't think that my grandmother-in-law, my husband's grandmother, watches this, but she sends home like boxes of food and stuff from with my husband sometimes when he goes over there after work. And there were pans of lasagna. They're from the Publix. You know, she gets, I don't know, it's overflow. I don't even know exactly what's going on there, how she gets this food, but she always has this excess food she gets from her son for some reason. And it's like the stuffed shells from the Publix deli, which I've never had, but it's a big pan of like stuffed lasagna shell things. So I laid one out and I'm about to go put it in the oven because it's gonna be delicious. And she sent home a bunch of stuff like that, and I was like, thank you so much, because supper during the week is pretty much non-existent. So I don't have time to deal with it. So I super appreciate that. And I'm going to post a picture after I cook it on Facebook and tell her thank you, because, yeah, I really appreciate that. And now I'm going to let y'all go so I can puss. What am I saying? Oh, I'm going to put this together and get it uploaded. And I'm going to stop talking before I get in trouble. Bye, y'all.